Welcome back to the Virgo channel. My name is Laura. I'm going to do a general message for Virgo. Know that energy is fluid. Roles can be reversed. Always interpret the message as it best resonates with you. I want to thank everybody that's been commenting and playing the write the word of the video in your comment bar. Um, Choosing people still. So keep writing, keep watching, loving your comments. Um, I appreciate you. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, however, all you need to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, and write the word of the video in your comment bar. The word of the video is always the underlying energy that is influencing why everyone does what they do. It's how I start my reading off. Anything of any importance and relevance to the channel you find in the description box. So if you're someone that is in need of shadow healing, I have an awesome shadow healing program for just $7.99 a month. You get inner child healing, shadow healing, reparenting, and all the healing modalities to heal the effects of trauma. So you definitely want to check out that description box. And am I leaving out anything? I don't think so. But know that energy is fluid. Roles could be reversed. Always just interpret the message as it best resonates. I think I said that, but just to make sure, because what you'll notice is sometimes part of the reading resonates with you, part of it resonates with someone else, especially on this channel, because I like to look at everything. We don't just like to look at what goes on the surface. We do look at the spiritual blocks, the shadows, see how they play out as karmic themes within your experience to help you understand things from a different perception, which is actually very healing. And then if you actually integrate the spiritual lesson, and that's by incorporating different behaviorisms, different habits, dealing with the situation differently, you actually are able to shape shift the situation to a better reality. All right, if you don't get it, just follow along and let's just jump right on in and let's see what that underlining energy is. What's influencing everybody? Mistrust. I got that yesterday. I'm gonna pull another one. It's like people that don't trust, they don't trust themselves. They don't trust themselves because they've gone into relationships before and they don't work out. So what happens is they go into the relationship and they just automatically have anxiety. So they can't feel anything. So if you're trying to navigate your life through just a logical perception and things are not always going to make sense, you know what I mean? And we also see what we look for. So if you're letting that logical analytical mind dictate like how you're going to act, you're not really going to act in a balanced way. So automatically I feel that, but because I pulled that card yesterday, I want to pull another one, because this could also mean, well, the person is still in the same place that they were yesterday, which is not helpful. Blame. So this person also like doesn't even know how to approach you, doesn't know how to communicate to you, doesn't know, they get completely overstimulated. It's like, you're just going to blame me for everything. You're not going to listen to like what I've been through, why I did what I did. You're not going to care. So they're almost projecting onto you how other people have treated them. They also know on some level that they didn't treat you right, is what I feel like. It's like I know already what you're going to do because I would do it. It's when I'm feeling. So it's like this person really doesn't trust themselves and they blame themselves because they're the main equation in all their relationships. And I feel like this connection with you has like made this person really look at themselves. And believe it or not, I feel like them going back to church, I feel like them looking for to put the answers in a greater faith aside from themselves, which is actually really good because it's moving this person more into an intuitive um, standpoint, which if they're going to deal with any person, they really should actually have some sort of emotional intelligence. This person's always coming from their wounds. That's why they always get the same undesirable life experience. So this is the underlying energy. So if you don't see your person doing anything, well, that's why. But that doesn't mean that that's what their hidden truths are. A lot of times person acts completely opposite to, what they truly feel. That person wouldn't be so obsessive if they didn't care. Just know that. I knew exactly what I was doing, and they did, because I feel like they were always logic, rationalizing. I feel like this person, when they met you, they didn't want the type of relationship that you wanted. It's just as simple. And they weren't going to entertain it. They wanted to go for somebody that was, again, like lower hanging fruit, someone that they wouldn't have to put in any time, any effort, any energy, and someone that was just here for a good time, not a long time. That's the space that they were in. So they knew, and they also knew that whatever you were going through, that they weren't there for. And there's a sense that now they're sitting with it in their lap and they don't feel good about that, but during the time they didn't care. It's time for me to heal now. Like it's that I feel like this connection is making this person look at themselves, and not just because of how they dealt with you, but how they've dealt in their relationships, how they navigate their life. We need to let each other go. So there's a sense of your person is like, I want, I would have wanted a relationship the way that I wanted it. I don't want a relationship the way that you want it, because I don't think I can give you that. Um, I I'm so lost in who I perceive that I am. I'm so lost in what I need to do for myself. It's like whoever you fell in love with, it isn't even a person, is what I'm feeling. Now, again, I feel like this person is still strategizing, they're still logically thinking, they're, even though they're still moving into a heart space, I feel like they need healing, and they know that they need healing, so they wouldn't be able to. But they do love you. And that's why I was saying, I said, I feel like the person cares. And because they do care, they're like, if I come into your life, I'm just gonna ruin your life. There's a sense of that. Now, like I said, people do change. I just think that they don't see a way of coming back. You know, I feel like you watch this person date a lot of different people. I think that they were in and out. I think that they didn't treat you well. You always knew that they cared, but the way that they showed it, it wasn't enough. It didn't give you enough. And they're seeing exactly how they treated you. They know that they did that purposely too at the time. They didn't care at the time. I feel like they care now, but there's no way to come back from it. And now they're asking themselves, why? Why do I do that? It's again, organized chaos. I want to know why you attracted this person into your life. And it's like, I feel like if you grew up in an environment that your person, like if you grew up in an environment that created the same type of feelings and emotions, which is chaos. It's like someone loves you, but they don't act like they love you, is always going to keep you in survival mode, is always going to trigger you. It's always going to make you feel as if you're not good enough. And if we're coming from a place where we don't feel good enough, well, then everything is chaos. Everything's a problem, because we're not coming from our true self. And it's almost like that triggered, this connection triggered that inside of you. Again, where also like this person made you feel as if you were misunderstood, the same as what you grew up in, when really, when people are committed to not understanding you because they want to do what they want to do, is what this person made you feel like. You don't understand me, like you're acting like I want to get married. I'm not even acting like I want to get married. I want to get to know you. You say you like me, I want you to give time to me. I want you to like show me. Instead you actually go out of your way to not show me. And it's like, again, that yeah, when they were used to hanging with those type of people, lower hanging fruit, that they didn't really care how they treated a person. They treated people like things, like instead of a real person. And so they were in a different frame of mind. Now they're looking at the way that they are. And now they're like, you're gonna look at me also like I'm misunderstood, when really like I feel like this person didn't have a life. That was their life. That was their entertainment. They didn't have hobbies. They didn't have interests. Every day was like Groundhog's Day, going to work. They might have made money, but it's like their life was bland. So because it was so bland, it's like they became reckless, and they became reckless within drinking too much, partying too much, and just like living from this persona that really doesn't even exist. So even if this person was connected to someone at the time, because I feel like for some, a few, they might have even been connected, getting out of a relationship the whole time that they were married or in a relationship. That's the way that they conducted themselves. So when they met you, yeah, they felt the connection, but it's like, I don't know what this is. I don't want to give that again. And so again, brought out neglect. The person didn't give you anything. So that's this is why spirit, because spirit says, I bring you people and situations into your life to show you what you need to heal. And in this story, what I see is like this person doesn't trust anybody. They're in a place of, you know, like blaming themselves and then blaming other people and not really like and justifying, you know, that it's like they're like, I don't know whether that this is exactly what I want, or like a type of relationship I know I need to heal. And I also know the way that I like to conduct myself doesn't bring good things. It creates a lot of karma, creates a lot of problems. So we're gonna just channel and see what spirit has to say. Um, Yeah, like there's just person has too many unresolved spiritual issues, right? Like when the person lives on autopilot and they're living just from their addictions and they're avoiding life, it's because they have wounds that they refuse to heal. So they're stuck in this limited mindset of what they can have and what they can't. This person actually doesn't believe that they're deserving of love. That's how they're acting. So they actually like would rather be seen as a bad boy, a bad girl, instead of like a lost person, a person that's broken. And so again, where this person always intended that they were going to come back. And I do feel like that there is still a sense that they may reach out. And if they do, it would be in the late spring, like in it maybe a month or so, you know, because they're having a hard time moving past like how they were. Again, lonely, but they have to like again really be in a place of by themselves and reflecting. That's really what spirit's saying right now. Spirit's saying because of all their baggage and that they're not really like fully surrendering to it, they're as long as they don't surrender to it, they're going to keep you at bay because they know that you would want certain things. They know. So, and I feel like they know if they came back into your life at this time, then, you know, they would completely blow it. And that they have to be ready. They have to be ready. And they actually do love you enough to know that, to be like, you know what, I can't make it worse. I think you're beautiful inside and out. I see the light that radiates from your soul. So again, almost like you're too good for them. They know that. That's where they are today. Like I said, they admire you. Don't be tempted to disconnect from source. Our connection to source is the love and healing we require for a reunion. So it's again, as this person heals, I feel like they say, well, if you're still available and after I heal, you know, maybe we'll have another chance. If this was really true love, like, and however, the closest that I have experienced a divine energy is actually through you. And it's through the way that you live and the way that you made me feel and the way I didn't appreciate it. I know that I didn't appreciate it. I knew exactly what I was doing. I'm in a different place now. And I feel like whatever they're going through, there had to be some sort of destruction or something that where your person just is like, I just can't live like this anymore. We're gonna pull just three to see like what transpired, because there had to be something that transpired for your person to. We have two different decks here, so Spirit says pull from two different decks, so we're gonna see what of this person. Now just they like it, they got to the end of it, like it's like the boy, like, I can no longer live this way. And I think it was from dealing with the same type of people, and just, when you are a shady person, you're not going to connect to the best people. So there's always consequences. So it's fun at the time, but then, like, again, the end result is, again, like, that it's like it's just the end. um Pretending. So it's again, yeah, they just got tired of pretending that their life was really good, because it's like they actually felt a real connection with you. They know that they ruined that connection, but I don't think that they realized, you know life could be better. They thought that their life was great, to be honest with you. They partied, they went out, they people saw them a certain way, they had plenty of money, their life was okay. But like I said, once they met you, it's like, well, now it's like, I don't live real. And really what I'm feeling is, it's almost like they know that that their life, that they're not happy, and that bothers them, because they really like admire you. So they always wanted to like put their best foot out there. The thing is, this person was like an empty shell. Like, if that's what you do, like, you just go to work, come home, and party, and that's it. There's no real substance. You're not making real genuine connections. They're here today, gone tomorrow, and you're not even remembering. And it's the type of people, and it's keeping you in a low vibe, and that's what got to the end. It- so and so there's a sense of spirit addict, where I don't really feel like your person like became like so involved in tarot cards, or whatever that might have happened for you, where you were like, I don't know what's going on with this person, so I feel like I need to get readings all the time. So where it's like this person was just, I'm pretending to be someone else. And that could also be, I'm gonna, take my chances, and lead by my intuition. But the thing is, this person doesn't lead to their intuition. They tend to look at everything through the wounds of who they are. And so again, just not like being like in a monogamous relationship. Like this person likes the drama. That's the thing. It's like the way that they were living, it was like party and craziness, and like by day, boring, go to work, come home, do everything the same way, like robotic. And then there's this other part of this person that's like crazy, that's like could be an alcoholic, could be, with a different person every day, every night, like living from their addictions. And so, like, what comes with that is a lot of drama, comes a lot of just, so almost like trouble follows this person, because this is, they continue to create it. It's where they're putting their time. And so there's a sense that you're sitting there watching them, but you met them in the every day, I'm boring and I'm this, but there's this whole other sense. And this is kind of like, would want you to be in a place of like submission with them, and that's how they dealt with you, kind of, and so the last thing that they would want is, them to confront about their attachments, and that's because they have a lot of them. And so really, I feel like that's what they're protecting. They're protecting their addictions. They're protecting the way that they're living. And so it's not like they don't have love, but they know that it's not going to be easy for them to just change. That's why they feel that you need to let you go, because it's like, I do love you, and if I bring you into you into my life, I'm going to destroy your life, is what I truly feel that this person thinks, because they're looking at like the past. And so really it was nothing. It's just almost like one day this person just woke up and was like, who am I around? Where am I spending my time? Like, what am I doing? I'm a smart person. It's like, why am I doing this? And so, like you said, it's they were living from their addictions, and it was because they were living so boring. And I know that sounds crazy, but people tend to departmentalize when they need healing. This person doesn't know who they are. There are shadows in this person's identity. So, of course, they're depleted. You would be depleted. I'm tired. It's like I can't, it's like I don't know who I am. I got to go to work, and it's like it's boring. Nothing gives me energy. What gives me energy is eating, sex, drugs, whatever it is. And for this is a collective reading, so for everyone it's going to be something different, that this person has addictive behavior. So it's a new opening. Everyone, like, this is what spirit says, because I always say, well, what energy can we give, like, to make ourselves feel better, especially when we're connected to somebody that loves us, but they're so messed up that they can't be with us. And we've invested. And that makes us feel like now we have a hole. And what spirit says is a new opening. When one door closes, I am confident another will open, and it will be for my betterment. I accept that life brings challenges and acknowledges the opportunities, and learn that what they present to me. Serenity comes from within. So spirit's saying it's like you have to just kind of accept that you connected to a person that needs a lot of healing, and that you need healing too, because it's like you said, you're a magnet of who and what comes into your life. So neglected and feeling misunderstood and feeling comfortable in a connection that just brings chaos is not, again, what the best environment for you to create in. So spirit's saying you learned, and what you learned is that though this person might come in a pretty package, they're not someone that you want to invest your time into, because it's not for your betterment. So trust that I will bring you that person. And I'm going to leave that there, Virgo. You let me know how you resonated with this. I'll talk to you soon.